Tony Wilson defends his British light heavyweight title against Brian Schumacher and takes home a Lonsdale belt if he wins. Wilson stopped Schumacher in 6 rounds last May, but the challenger had him down early on, so all the makings of a spirited return tonight. At ringside, Jim Watt and Reg Gutteridge.
So a rematch between one-time Olympic roommates in Los Angeles now with Wilson and Schumacher. Well, last time the fight was won by Wilson, but he was down in the first round. Schumacher's been out since last May. It's quite a character. You never know what he's going to do. He comes out throwing bombs early on. He's had a 52-second win against Ian Lazarus. On the other hand, Wilson's been known to turn a few over. Keith Bristol in 2 minutes. So there you are. You've got the mixed colours on Wilson's trunks there. I must say, he's playing for 2 teams there, Wolverhampton and West Ham. Schumacher been out, of course, since May. I think I might have said Wilson early on. I know them so well. I've seen them as teammates in the Olympic Games, and Schumacher, in fact, was captain of the British team. Well, it was inevitable that Schumacher, as he did last time when they fought at Tottenham, coming out and really throwing punches in the early round. It was quite a spiteful fight. But finally, the sort of fitness and punch power of Wilson paid off. As going to plan, as it were, Jim, isn't it? We knew Schumacher would have to do this. He wants it to be a short fight, or not at all.
Yeah, well, I think Schumacher's best chance is obviously in the early stages. Wilson has an excellent stiff left jab which can put Schumacher in all sorts of problems. So if Wilson gets into his rhythm with that jab, it'll be a hard night for Schumacher. He's got to move in early, knock Wilson out of his stride, and hopefully land some of these big bombs.
One thing about Schumacher, the old Royal Navy diver from Liverpool, that gives you a bit of action while it lasts. He's always talked a good fight, but he's got plenty of heart to go with it. Both former ABA champions. Test of chins at the start here, which carries a bit more steel, isn't it?
And I think Wilson carries his chin a lot lower than he used to do in his earlier career, which helps him to take the effect of the punch. But Schumacher's getting through here. The punches are landing high, but they're getting through.
There's a fair core of supporters there for Schumacher over in his own corner there. Probably the Scousers have made the trip down. There he is, Wilson, then managed to by Jimmy Tibbs, who's in the corner there, and there's the rundown on him. As I say, twice ABA champion, and I thought robbed in the Olympic Games. I'm not saying he was going on to win the gold, but he won a contest against an Algerian, and then the jury reversed the decision. And the one loss is against Jesse Shelby, a southpaw from the Dendong Curry camp, who really turned Wilson over with a shot one at Leeds. So he's brought seconds down from Liverpool with him. He's still with the Frank Warren management at this Warren promoted show. Round 2. As you say, Jim Wilson tucking his chin in just a bit more than he did early on. I suppose he shell-shocked when he lost to the American in Leeds, and he's had the good sense to get over that. But he's been known to hit the deck before and get up. I think the Wilson management and supporters, Jim, are betting that the longer the fight goes, the better chance their man's got. Because Schumacher's been out since May, and I don't know what kind of shape he's got himself into for this one.
Yeah, well, I think the plan will just be for Wilson to keep himself out of trouble in the early stages, get the jab moving as he's doing now, the left hand working very well. He has an excellent left jab, and he has the Schumacher in some serious trouble here.
He's taken Wilson's early best punches, but for how long? And able to come back too. As I said, the old sailor doesn't lack any heart. It's bloodied around the nose, Schumacher. This is for a British Championship and the Lonsdale belt, Jim. They could have had this war of 3-round amateurs.
Yeah, well, there's all the markings of a title fight. Plenty of courage and guts and a bit of skill, but Wilson's punches have that little bit more class, a little bit more power about them. And Schumacher is beginning to look a little bit ragged.
It's going to be a battle of wills, and probably more on condition than anything as they go along. Good left-hand jab, as you were saying earlier, Jim. Wilson, he scores effectively with it. Bit of a pole of a punch he uses it. Defeated Tony Harrison of America here in his last fight. That went the distance. It was only 8 rounds. And there's a rundown for Schumacher. He's 28. It seems as though he's been around forever, actually. And one defeat is against Wilson, of course. Jim, replay.
Yes, some excellent punching from Wilson in that round. Schumacher didn't really land one worthwhile punch on target, but he was forced to take quite a few jabs, and he was under some severe pressure in the corner here, in Wilson's corner. No clean punches, but severe pressure.
And we're into round 3 then. And as I say, Schumacher, having been out there with his broken leg in his usual running, he hasn't had too much luck in his career, one way or another, Schumacher. Lost to Virgil Hill in the Olympics in Los Angeles, and Hill went on to win the gold, and he's still the world champion at this weight now, one of the versions. Also Prince Williams, and the other third one was Ray Leonard, but he's given that up now. And goes back to super middleweight to meet Johnny Holmes. He's a bit one-paced, the champion, though, Jim, isn't he? He did that with Harrison just when you thought he was going to lift the punch rate. He didn't.
Yes, I think the main thing is all he's showing Schumacher is his forehead. So he's not allowing Schumacher to land anything cleanly on his chin at all. And I'm sure with the more rounds he gets behind him, the more confident the champion's going to feel.
Whether that bloodied nose is going to affect Schumacher's breathing. That won't matter. That came over. A perfect right-hand punch there in boxing terms. And there's no way, surely, that Schumacher's going to beat that count. He went down head first. And quite rightly, in the 3rd round, Mickey Van stopping the contest. He's giving it the brave protest as we thought he would, Brian Schumacher. but that wasn't good enough. He got nailed, and that's the way to hang on.